a necessary evil. Accent on evil. That's been the mindset of consumers toward banks for a while now. And that's toward banks with some standing and financial credibility. Then there was Bank Midwest. A small bank that had been run so poorly, it had been taken over by the FDIC and was on the brink of total ruin.
I think that there are probably going to be 500 banks failed between now and the end of 2010.
Bank Midwest's failure was no secret. It was all over the news. So our first challenge wasn't to convince people to switch. It was to convince someone, anyone, that with our new ownership, we weren't about to go out of business. We used a long copy campaign that openly and honestly answered the questions that were on consumers' minds about us. Who is in charge? Are we stable? What would be different this time around? And what would the future look like? Now we needed to rebuild the brand from the bottom up. We redesigned our logo, our collateral, our branches, and our website. While redesigning our look, we needed to redefine who we were and what we stood for. And we did. Bank Midwest, where common sense lives. Common sense surely had been lacking in our industry. We needed to show our jaded consumers that one bank gets it. And with the limited budget, we chose an all-type campaign to reintroduce ourselves as a brand apart from an industry that had lost its way so much it was now the most distrusted industry in America. Our brand print and out-of-home did that in a fun and simple way, which reflected what our research told us, that the people of the Midwest admired plain talk, straight shooting, and down-to-earth values, combined with the ability to not take yourself too seriously. Our TV did the same.
This Common Sense moment is brought to you by Bank Midwest, where common sense lives.
But there was more to the reason behind why we positioned Bank Midwest as the bank where common sense lives. Consumers were tired of constantly being treated like cattle. They wanted common sense products that helped them manage their money, make the most of their money, gave simple, sound advice, and that made their lives easier. In the Show Me state, we had to live up to our words. That Bank Midwest is where common sense lives.